Mitzi, you can be first.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's wonderful to see so many of you here. I see some friends that I haven't seen for a few years. Did I see Freddie here? Oh, hi, Freddie. And I see Jean Knox, that is a recent retiree that I know from registrars. And I asked Fred, I asked Jean, how's the registrar office doing without her? And evidently Ruth Johnson is still there, so they're carrying on with wonderful help and support to the students in the department. But I just want to extend my appreciation from the Emeriti Center staff. And as you can see, I'm not Jeanette Brown with the beautiful blue eyes and blonde hair. She's vacationing in Spain, and she'll return Wednesday to her office. So in a few minutes, I'll read a little message that she wanted me to read to you. And then Dr. Jerry Walker is on a 7-week vacation up the coast of California and Oregon. And Dr. Bob Scales, he's in the most exotic of all places. He's going, I think, today or tomorrow to Seminole, Oklahoma. So I hope you have some of you have that vacation spot on your agenda for the year or two. He's going there for his 50th high school reunion. And I also would like to mention Bob Stallings. He's our website guru. And also Mike Halloran. He's our expert on our computer for all the ELS that you receive, message that you receive. And then, of course, I want to introduce the wonderful staff that we have. Do you want to step in, ladies? Now, these are the 3 ladies that really run the Emeriti Center office. Without them, we couldn't do anything. And they want to know you, too. And so I know most of you have not met them, so please stop by to say hello to them. They see your name on all kinds of lists, but they can't match the faces. So please say hello to them. This is Marcella Hinojosa, who's in charge. She's a money lady for the Emeritus, so be good to her. And then Gloria Reyes is in charge of our transition programs and other special programs that we have. And Judy Diaz is and these are all assistant directors, so they have a very prominent position. Judy works with Dr. Jerry Walker in the Emeriti Center College for all the sites. We have, over about 100 sites now that we send speakers to. So they're wonderful, and I don't know what I would do without these 3 lovely ladies working. So please stop by and say hello to them, because they'd like to know you too. And now, I'd also would like to read something that Jeanette has emailed us from Spain in regards to our appreciation to Carole. I'd like to read this. I would like to express my deep appreciation for all Carole's efforts to develop good and helpful relationships among the Emeriti Center staff, Staff Retirement Association, Retired Faculty Association, and Trojan Armed Corps colleagues. Without being asked, Carole has pitched in unselfishly wherever and whenever needed, and she has contributed significantly on numerous Emeriti Center committees. She is a fabulous advisor and a kind and humorous colleague and friend. I received my first Emeriti Center hug from Carole, and thanks to her, that welcoming warmth has permeated our office ever since. I am sincerely grateful for Carole's constant support, good ideas, and humor just when we need it. So this is from Jeanette. And the students. She's a fabulous lady. And I'm sorry to say that I really didn't get to know Carole until you retired, right?
That's
And
right.
came to visit. So you meet wonderful people that come in to volunteer, so I encourage all of you to come and volunteer and help us out. And so, Carole, with that, we would like to present you a little gift from Emeriti. Thank you, everybody, and I wish all of you will come by and say thank you to Carole for all her wonderful work.
Well, I want to say thank you to Carole Gustin from a whole lot of people, not just the people in this room, not just the Staff Retirement Association, not just the Retired Faculty Association, that 1,000-person lot, but most importantly, from the university community as a whole. Because when Paul Hadley and a few others dreamed up the Emeriti Center, and the Retired Faculty Association was around but wasn't doing much, and the SRA hadn't been invented yet, for many years, the university treated the USC retiree community as a kind of nice, but who knows. What Carole Gustin helped achieve starting about half a dozen years ago was the recognition that this community, the retiree community of USC, is able to do things that no other component of the university can do, because we've all graduated. We've learned what we had to learn in the places we work, and then we retire, and we've all had the experience of making new friends, learning new things about the university. And about half a dozen years ago, Carole was one of those, and this is even before she became president of the SRA, who said, let's get together and see if there are ways we can support each other better and have a greater impact at the University of Southern California. Carole Gustin achieved that brilliantly. She helped persuade the Retired Faculty Association that what we didn't know may not be endless, but it was pretty deep. And, she kept inviting us to things, joint ventures with the Staff Retirement Association. And gradually, a community began to blossom in a way that had always been possible, but we never quite took the steps that made that real. As a consequence of that, the Emeriti Center, which had labored with Harriet and Betty Redmond and some staff, had never had a full-time employee. It was always a kind of a part-time venture with a lot of volunteer help, but it wasn't deeply committed. And Carole, with colleagues, was able to persuade the university to take a budget which was a little over $100,000 a year to substantially over $500,000 a year over a couple of years. So Carole helped focus the university's mind on why it was important to triple the support to allow people like Jeanette Brown and these assistant directors to get onto full-time staff bases, as well as began to invent programs that no one had ever dreamed of before, like Trojan Encore. Through all of this, Carole, you have been a terrific colleague. The University of Southern California just will never be the same because of what you've done. And all of us appreciate it very much. So, thank you.